think, Doc? She gonna make it?
I don't know.
Oh, it's just Hardy backer. It's not. It's not a live person this time.
No live person.
Sorry, we're out of parking.
It's pretty busy looking. You know, I had a whole nother crew scheduled to be here today too.
It looks like they're here. The electricians?
No, another one.
Oh, no.
The gutters.
Oh my God.
I had them scheduled for today too, and I actually called early this morning to cancel it for today because I was thinking this might happen.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Jason's already about to just go home. On a small job like this, it's like there's too many people. You can't do anything.
We could just all go home.
I don't know.
Jamie, I told the electricians to start in the bathroom, get that done, so then we can go in there.
Yes.
Then
all of us.
Yeah.
All 5 of us are gonna be in the bathroom. I have some things for you in my truck. Electrical stuff.
Oh yeah, that's
from
what
CES. Yeah. I didn't forget.
Excellent.
Nathan called them right when I was in there to see if I remembered. I remembered, Nathan. How's she trialing out?
Not good. She's freezing cold, Daddy. She's not spreading very well.
That is sticky.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
I'm tacking these with the 16 gauge nailer, and a pretty good trick if you've got material like this with a bunch of knots and wormholes. I'm just shooting these finish nails into one of those defects so they disappear. So like here, I'm gonna tack it right into one of these wormholes right there.
Wow.
Here, you know. So now it's tacked, pulled straight, no visible nails. Where'd it go?
I don't know. There's holes everywhere.
It probably wouldn't hurt just to add another hole, but the shape is a little different.
Don't worry, no worms were harmed in the shooting of these wormholes.
I hope not, or then you got a big problem.
Yes.
There's still worms in there. Hey, Jamie, you okay with that?
Yeah, it's a hole there, but you know, actually, it's going to be under like this console bench thing that I'm going to build.
Okay.
But if it wasn't, I may have still put it down because I want to fill them with epoxy. I don't want to waste a board just because it has a hole in it.
Yeah. Well.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Epoxy's your friend.
What's with the square holes there, Bob? I didn't see no square pipe down there. What are you doing?
Nail this for me. He about got you.
I think he needs to go to kindergarten again.
Really, the benefit here is that this house is not for a client because with all this variation in color, and some boards are curly, some are dark, some are light, some are water stained, water spots, knots. Some people might walk in and say, ooh, I don't like that board.
Yeah.
And then you have to pull the one board, which might take you half a day.
Yeah.
And
it
then
would take all day with this stuff. This is not coming up.
And then in the opposite way, you might run across a board on the sawhorse you're getting ready to install, and you say, wow, this board is like so cool. It's my favorite board I've ever seen. You install it, and then the homeowner hates that one. Yeah. And then the one that you thought was the worst, and you had your fingers crossed thinking maybe they won't see it, or maybe they're going to call you out on it. They'll say, whoa, I love that board.
Yeah. I'm going to get you a new bit for Christmas.
Yeah, I
think it's terrible.
Wait a minute, I got this from your brother. I thought you had a box in there. So.
Why are you guys using 2 different drill bits?
One is a masonry bit and the other is a countersink for cabinetry.
What happened when you tried just using that?
This thing literally melted on itself.
Since our bit is already ruined and I feel like it'd be fun, we're gonna see if we can recreate the molten bit that Jono had. Homeowners, if you trust your contractor or your subcontractors, let them do the job and then come back and take a look at it. Like, as it's going in, it's sort of hard to visualize what everything's gonna look like when it's done. But if you trust them, just let them do it and use their own eye. And I think a lot of times you come out with a better looking finish like that. You'd have to trust me to trust them, but that's my advice.
So my advice is to just wait till it's all done, like Eric said, and then squint, and then squint your eyes and look at it, and you'll be so happy you won't know what to do with yourself. Okay.
Jason calls that the far away look. Like
Yeah.
the further away you get, the better it looks.
Beautiful.
That thing was not loving it. This video is brought to you by Vever, so thank you to Vever. Today we're checking out their 5 kilowatt, 12 volt air heater. It runs on diesel, it's super efficient, a lot of applications. We're gonna set it up and check it out. This diesel heater is a great choice to make you comfortable in the winter, whether you're installing it in an RV so that you can have heat without the engine of the RV running, or if you just want to heat up your shop building, that would work great too. A real advantage to a diesel heater like this with an external exhaust is that you get a nice dry heat. Unlike some propane heaters where you get a lot of moisture in the room, you won't get that. As I mentioned, this is a very efficient heater which will save you money. It features an oil pump that precisely controls the fuel inlet through combustion, saving energy while running smoothly. A full 10 liter or 2.6 gallon fuel tank will power your heater for up to 100 hours. 100 hours, ensuring low emissions and long-term running. That's crazy actually, 100 hours. The heater is also equipped with an intelligent LCD monitor and a remote control, and once it's activated, the heater's timer and thermostat can be automatically or manually adjusted by the built-in LCD panel. Also, you can change the temperature via the remote control, allowing you to warm the car or building before you enter on a cold winter morning. We've got this thing all set up, mocked up here. We've got the fuel line primed, and we're ready to fire it up. That took about 20 minutes. Everything was plug and play, so that was really easy. Let's see what she can do. Get just a little bit of smoke when you first fire it up, and that'll clear up. I want to note we do have the garage door open, and a permanent installation, the exhaust and the air intake would be outside. Yikes!
It's off the charts.
Wow, it's still going.
We're gonna have to get another one of these because I want one now to heat my garage. 24 by 24, 10 foot. I bet it would heat it in no time. Seriously.
Our heater also came with a wide assortment of mounting hardware. If you're gonna mount this thing permanently, you can route all the hoses and ducting nice and neat and have a great looking install. Thanks again to Vever for sponsoring our video. We really like the heater actually. So if you wanna get one, there's a link in our description. If you use the code VVPRO, you can get 5% off of the original price of $119. So check it out and let's get back to work.
You're right.
We've got our backer board going in here, and the guys are putting an underlayment of mortar. The reason mainly is to build up the backer so that this weird tile transition we're gonna have with the wood flooring comes out flush, tile, hardwood.
Awesome transition?
I mean awesome, with hexagon tiles that sort of weave into the woodwork. And I'm sitting in the tub, actually just watching, because you can't get more than 3 men in this small bathroom. Yo, Jamie.
I'll be up a minute.
Inspector needs a check for $80.
Okay.
Temp power.
I'll be right out.
He'll be right out. Here's the latest. We're all in this bathroom. Arlo's laying out where we got to take out this backer board so that the wood floor can run in and sort of make this weird edge. In other news, Jamie's throwing up. He says he's fine. He says he feels great.
I'm usually fine when I'm drunk.
He's out there. After he said he was fine, I heard him throwing up again. And he's like, no, I feel great. So
He's still making hacking sounds.
I'm not sure if we should just go home now that we've all been in this room with him.
Yeah, no shit. So the question I have is,
Hey, I kind of feel bad about barking in your window there.
that's all right, I took a dump in your truck.
That was the only place I could find to like be out of the way while I was puking, you know?
It's all right, it's good.
I mean, you got neighbors everywhere, you don't want to make a scene.
I guess we're not going back to Bojangles tomorrow.
Well, just don't order a sandwich at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. A breakfast sandwich that's been around since 8. If it were mine, I would probably put a tile here,
Okay.
like that,
Uh-huh.
which I think we could add that in the morning if we wanted to.
Like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
But I don't think you can just go like like a sawtooth, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I don't think the sawtooth would look good either.
But I think if you put this one in here, this tile, that would be it.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Arlo's got a line drawn of where this backer board needs to get removed, and we're gonna figure out how to cut it out now before the thin set sets under it, and it gets really hard to get up out of there. And we're either thinking grinder or possibly chisel. Grinder's just gonna be dusty, but we could run a vac on it. That's probably the way to go. And then just chisel out the corners.
Can I borrow your chisel?
Yeah, no, we already. Hashtag not my chisel. Everybody just left you here, right?
I know.
You're just literally holding the tool, ready to mud for somebody.
Edward Crow guy over here.
It is time to go.
What?
Yeah.
Well, we ain't done. I got my partner. Here he is. He's back.
Oh, he's back. There he is.
Well, I had to wash my hands, sorry. Sorry, Ruby. Sorry, team leader.
Jason's working on making this transition from drywall to the backer board, sort of a smooth, longer transition for our tile. Right now, it was pretty bad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like, what, 3/16 of an inch thicker on the drywall, I would say.
Yeah.
And it's not easy to tile across that. We're gonna try something different. Ray brought his pole sander. Is that what you call this thing? Yeah. It's for drywall, really. It's got a vacuum attachment,
That's nice.
and it has the wrong kind of sandpaper on it.
Well, you know, it has sandpaper on it, so...
It's really for drywall, but we thought it'd be worth a shot, because look at this.
I think it is worth a shot.
Look at that.
Yeah, and it does spin.
Yeah, see,
The bottom-
Oh, yeah.
There's a button right here. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
turn
Well,
it on.
all right, here we go.
All right. This kind of a sander makes a whole lot more sense to me than some of the other floor sanding equipment that I've seen. You know what I mean?
Palm sander that you did yesterday.
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, you can stand up. That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I like that.
Nobody sad about that.
So, and it doesn't take off by itself, you know. You know what it might be really good for? In between coats. In between coats. It might be, no, yeah, I'm sure it is. It might be good for.
I was doing good there, and I was barely pressing down on it.
Yeah. Oh, you had power way down.
Oh.
Yeah. You
Oh.
gotta put in,
Dial it up all the way. 7. We don't know if this is gonna work, but yeah.
Real man, a genius.
All right, now we got 80 grit. That was 180.
Morning.
Good morning.
We gotta load this wood here, buddy, but I got a problem sticking out the back of my truck here.
She's a little long.
She's a little floppy. I don't think it's gonna work, but I have a brilliant idea.
Of course.
Here, you take the cam. Follow me.
Of course you do. You
I got
always
a
do.
brilliant idea. I actually thought of this while I was laying in bed, because I, think about what I'm gonna do the next day.
Yeah.
So I've got this pole right here. It's pretty strong. It's aluminum, and I think if I strap it to my rack and hang it off the back,
Yeah.
I can do like a little strap with a board under it and just like support it. Here we go.
Alrighty. All you gotta do is get that thing out of there now. I'm gonna keep filming while you do all this. All right.
Well, that's what it looks like after I pulled that pole out. Oh man, what a struggle. Man, I think that's looking solid. What do you think?
Dude, you don't think like the first bump you hit it's just gonna spin and twist and fall off?
I don't hit bumps.
Dude.
I drive
You
smooth.
want this to be up? I mean, it's laid way back. Afraid everything's gonna slide right out the back. I think you gotta tighten her up.
We'll figure that out later. We're back on site here. It is Thursday morning. Jamie threw up all night, but I don't know why I'm standing so close. I feel fine. Okay, good. That's what you said yesterday. Today we're going to tackle these walls that are just insulated at this point. They're going to have a maple cladding put on them. It's going to look super cool, kind of match the floor. Maple. Yeah. See? And maybe some tiles. Let's get going.
You got some big boards here.
Yeah, thank you.
That's probably like 13, 14 inches.
Yeah, I think so. They were 16, some of them, before I had to rip them down.
It's gonna look good. It's gonna look really cool.
I'm excited.
Unless we misplaced them and had to cut them up and waste them by accident.
Yeah, don't do that. I was just thinking I should probably just go sell these instead of nailing them up in my house.
How much do you think a board like that's worth?
I'd say $100 a piece.
Oh,
At least.
crap.
So that's $700-800 worth right there.
Hmm.
Easy. No problem.
Did you hear that?
What's that?
These things probably cost about $100 each if you to sell them.
Wow. My wood wall costs more than your whole house.
There's something weird. They changed the color of the Aqua Defense. It was like this deep blue-green. And now, it says new color. It's like Little Mermaid Aqua, which is actually nicer to look at. Smells the same.
It doesn't have as much odor. I'm telling you.
You're right.
I'm telling you, before it was like,
Before you were sniffing that stuff, like,
come out here feeling good.
Yeah. So that's like a roll-on rubber membrane. It's gonna waterproof the wall. We're gonna do 2 or 3 coats. 5.
Jamie's
At least 2 coats.
At least 2.
Underneath the tile, and you stick the tile and thin set right to that. It works great. Look at the curl in those boards.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, curly maple.
Curly.
Looks like tiger stripes.
Ray, I just spilled your coffee. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, man.
That's okay.
Oh gosh. It was right there, and then I just
There's still a couple sips
knocked it
left.
over. There you go. That's why you gotta drink it fast at the job site.
I know, but I like to savor it. You know?
I
A
know.
little sip here and there.
Man, Ray's coffee is always the one that gets knocked over.
It was, now, I'm not blaming him, but it was in like a precarious position. It wasn't like nestled in a corner.
Right where it's at.
I know. I tucked mine into a corner. If you leave it out in the open, it's toast. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, Ray.
Man, Ray did a really good job on that wall,
Yeah.
especially by himself.
No, Jono was picking the boards.
Yeah, but I'm saying he put him up by himself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It would be nice to have a hand.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, fine. I was flying my new drone, filming these gutter guys.
What are you doing?
I got a whole full documentary.
Give me that thing.
I got
I'll
a full
fly it.
documentary of the gutters going
I'll
on.
fly that thing.
From the air.
Really?
Gutters from the air.
Gutters.
That's it for our video today. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this adventure. Thank you to Vever. And I want to make a quick announcement that they're doing a voucher giveaway of $100 on their social media channels. And I have those links down below in the description if you want to check that out and have a chance to win that. Thanks for building with us. We'll see you next time.